My name is Costa. I am the creative director of Pomona Studio and I am based in Manchester. Graphic design is conveying a message or idea on behalf, most of the time, of a client to an audience. For example, in an event, capture the feeling what it's like in the event for the person who's not there already, so they buy into the idea of going to that event. If it's a brand, it's conveying the message, the values of that brand before you have any other experiences with it. It's interpretation and it's execution of that interpretation, conveying the unwritten messages that the brand wants to convey in a visual format. Everything that conveys a message has had someone think about what colour it is, what shape it is, what's written on it. It could take the form of a poster, a flyer, more recently with digital, it could be a banner, it could be an advert online, it could be an Instagram post. It really depends on who the audience is and what is the best medium and way of connecting with them. I think it began when I was in high school. I remember using whatever I could when I was younger just to make things. As I went to uni, I studied fine art. I actually left university after a year and a half. By that point, I'd made posters for people all around the country. All projects, no matter how they finish digitally, if they do finish digitally, all start on paper. It's the easiest way to get your ideas down quickly without feeling sort of pressed over making mistakes. Beyond creativity is the willingness to sort of experiment. And my original route into this was through using Adobe products, Photoshop, Illustrator, later on InDesign when I started to do more graphic design. As I progressed, I've had to stay abreast of more recent developments in technology, so 3D software like Blender, Cinema 4D. Basically, we're doing such a broad range of work. It means to be not necessarily a jack of all trades, master of none, but certainly just aware of techniques and using things, but just means that you're constantly learning throughout the process. I'm not a corporate designer or a packaging designer or an identity designer. I guess my work tends to be quite saturated and colourful, playful, accessible. I think that's always important for me because of my route into industry was one that was not necessarily academic. I work on so many different things with so many different types of people and so many different types of projects that there's never a dull day. Just never feeling bored or stuck in one thing means that there's a lot of opportunity to explore and be imaginative with the work.